Welcome in, nerds. It's time for the Sports Talk Debate Team show. Give it up to your host, Jared Rogers Martin, and the contestants for this week, Phil Kornblut and Kevin McCrary. All right, folks, it's Jared Rogers Martin, your host for the Sports Talk Debate Team. We got 3 questions, 3 rounds, and Phil Kornblut, Kevin McCrary, they will hash it out with 30 seconds each to a position. I'll announce what goes first and who goes first. Do it. Starting now. All right, round 1. We're calling this Sit or Stand Man during the national anthem band man. On September 1st, Colin Kaepernick took a squat during the national anthem and refused to stand, causing a national outrage. We all know this. People call it unpatriotic, but Kaepernick says it's his constitutional right, minority rights, and how they're being treated. But regardless, you could say his decision to sit has legs. Kornblut, you want to go first on this one? You got 30 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. I hated Kaepernick before because of what he did to the Packers, and I despise him even more now. Totally disagree with what he is doing, not from a constitutional standpoint and all that. I mean, everybody knows what the Constitution allows you to do and that sort of stuff. I don't think it's the place or the time to do it. People don't come to NFL games to watch a political statement being made, and you don't go to your office and make political statements. If one of us did that here in our office, we'd be shown the door, make your head spin. So, I'm opposed primarily for work reasons.
All right, there we go. Round 1 with Kornblut. Kevin McCrary, you got the rebuttal on this one.
Well, what office do they make you come out and do the national anthem? That doesn't usually happen in an office place. They could tell you what you have to up and salute the flag unless you're in the military. So there's a little difference there. And the NFL didn't even start making players come out onto the field to do the national anthem until recently. Most colleges do not do it because they think it takes away from the hype that they're building before the game. So that's the difference there. It is his constitutional right, and that's really where it begins and ends. And the NFL can say, we're going to force our players to do it, but then they're going to be running into it. Or they can say, you know what, none of the players have to go out. If you're not going to go out, stay in the locker room.
All right, there we go with the rebuttal on that one. So you can agree to disagree. Come back, hit us with your thoughts on that. Sports Talk at Sports Talk SC. So we'll move on to round 2 this week. We had Kevin Harvick not winning the Darlington. He was still in the headlines, though. He got second, and he had a bit to say after the race. He kind of threw his pit crew under the bus. You could kind of maybe under his own car, you could figuratively see him picking them out of the fender. So fellas, of Harvick throwing his pit crew under the bus, was that a comment that was deserving or was that one that sunk down to the pits?
You've done your work on this, haven't you?
You've very well done.
Who's leading?
Do I lead off on this one? Is that how this works?
Go ahead.
Let's lead up on with McCrary.
Okay, I get to go first here. All right, let me know when my time begins. Here's the thing. No, did his pit crew let him down? Yes. Should he have called them out in the media? Absolutely not. Why do NASCAR drivers get a pass that if an NFL quarterback did that, if Kobe Bryant did it after a game, or Aaron Rodgers did it after a game, or a baseball player blamed the pitcher for giving up a home run, he would be hammered for throwing his teammate under the bus? That's not what good teammates do. You win as a team, you lose as a team. You do not throw teammates under the bus in the media. You do that in the locker room.
All right, Kornblut.
Yeah.
I can see you tapping your fingers back there, which means you've got the evil mastermind comment coming back. Let's hear your thoughts on this one.
Well, I mean, ordinarily, I do agree with you. NASCAR is a little bit different. The driver is the most physical person on that team, more than the crew chief, more than the owner. Everybody knows the driver. The fans, they root for the driver. They don't root for the crews. They don't root for the owner. He is the voice. He is the face. And how many times do we see coaches of teams send a message through the media to his players? We saw Will Muschamp do that with David Williams back in camp at USC. I think that's what he was doing. Don't have a major problem with it. And NASCAR is encouraging its drivers to be more aggressive and be more forthcoming about things physically and emotionally and verbally. So I think he sent a message to his crew. Get it right, boys.
All right. Well, that's that for that one, and we'll see if we can circle that one on the show around the track a couple more times before we come to a decision. But we're into round 3, the final round here for the debate team show, and this one's about old face Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was a quarterback, or wait, is he a sports analyst? I can't quite get it right. This time he's maybe becoming a baseball player. Well, we had rumors this week that the Atlanta Braves were maybe thinking of signing Tim Tebow. That comes from our GM saying that there is no risk in signing Tebow. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that the Braves should sign Tebow, or should the former Florida Gator bite the bullet and realize he's not set for the majors? Let's start with Kornblut on this one.
Tebow's no Bo, all right? He's not going to be able to successfully do the football-baseball double. If the Braves were to sign him to a minor league contract and bring him in for spring training, it would be a sideshow. Would he be taking the place of a real prospect who ordinarily might be signed by the Braves? But look, this is a team that needs to draw some fans, get some attention because they're dismal. They're going to be abysmal again next year in all likelihood. So I don't think it makes any sense. I don't think he's going to do anything in baseball. Baseball is just not a sport. You just happen to say, oh, I think I'll go play Major League Baseball because I'm Tim Tebow. No, it doesn't work that way.
All right, K-Mac, your turn.
Yeah, he hasn't played baseball since high school. His workout, he did go deep a few times until the guy started throwing him curveballs, and he was like Serrano. He couldn't touch one. But the Braves are right. They don't have anything to lose by signing them. They have guys in the minor leagues. I mean, they pay those guys nothing, so it's not a huge financial investment. I have no problem if Tebow wants to chase this dream. Maybe they can teach him how to hit a curveball. Maybe he has that kind of raw talent. It's a great story. He likes to go out and compete. Let him go out in spring training and see what he can do. He's going to get cut. He's never going to play in the maybe he'll shock the world. I have no problem with it. Yeah, it would be a sideshow that I would actually like to watch a little bit of.
Well, do we think we have a winner here? Is there a winner?
Well,
I clearly think I won.
There's no question about it.
Well, maybe we can debate for 15 seconds, both at the same time, about who should be the winner. Starting?
I think I won. There's no question about that. My arguments were to the point, clear and distinct, and well thought out, and much more educated than my opponent.
Well, that can be a wrap for this week. There you go. Both sides giving their situation on who won this matchup. We'll be back next week, Sports Talk SC, to propose Sports Talk SC on Twitter to get us new topics for next week. We'll be back with more of this on the Sports Talk debate team. See you later, nerds.